What's up, YouTube? This is Z-Wiggins Garage. It's been a while, but the rain's clear, we got some sunny skies, and feel kind of motivated to get some work done. So this video is going to be on how to put a KA trans in the 280Z. There's going to be bell housing modifications, a bearing change, custom drive shaft length, a little bit of a modification on a crossmember for the trans, and that's it. So let's get started. Okay, I'll try this first person view here. A short list of things you need for the KA transmission swap in your 280Z. Of course, KA transmission, drive shaft, modified crossmember, 280ZX bell housing, countershaft bearing, and throwout bearing. To modify your bell housing from the 280ZX to fit properly, what you do is this countershaft bearing hole, you actually shave down 0.48 of an inch. This clearances the gear so it doesn't hit it. And this is the 1-2 shift rod. You're going to clearance that or bore it out 16 millimeters or 5/8. Other than that, that should be it. You may have to touch a few things in here just to make sure that everything works smoothly. I had to grind or clearance this right here so the gear doesn't hit it. The drive shaft is going to, now this is in my application here, from center to center it's 19.5 inches, and that's to the U-joints, and from yoke to yoke it's 16 inches. This is the modified crossmember. I basically cut it in two places and put a plate here and moved it back and then re-welded everything back together. So with that, I am going to take the bell housing off and I'll show you kind of each step of the way. Alright, so once you removed all of the 12 millimeter bolts, you're going to come in here and just kind of pry, and it'll break loose. Try to save the gasket here. Alright, and as you can see here, there's a C-clip around this one and a C-clip around that one. Alright, so there's a C-clip right here. And there's not one on the bottom one like I thought. Alright, now on to taking these off back here. Alright, so right here you're going to take a screwdriver and kind of pry apart and work this bell housing off. And it's apart. Okay, so to put the bell housing on, basically clean the area really good and stand your transmission up like this. It'll be a lot easier to put the bell housing on while the transmission's kind of stood up. That's rickety. It'd be best to actually make something that would be more stable than that, but I'm going to give it a shot. And yeah. Next up is to do gasket material, RTV, some kind of material that's going to create a seal when you put your transmission bell housing back on to the transmission. Alright, so like get this lined up. And like so, that's how it fits. Okay, so once you get all the bolts started, you just kind of work them in. Alright, we definitely can't forget to put the C-clip back on before we put the front cover on. Alright, so fully clean side here, and this gasket's actually not bad, so I'm going to reuse it. I'm going to use a little bit of silicone on here to make sure it seals good, and same thing with the bell housing on the transmission. Well, there you have it. KA transmission with the 280ZX bell housing using a 280ZX countershaft bearing. I'm using the 280ZX throwout bearing, and yeah, there it is. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you found it somewhat informative. It's not too hard of a swap. You know, I just followed instructions that I found online to do it, and which I will put on the I'll put all the instructions from the website that I found on the link below. So check those out. It's a great website with detailed pictures, descriptions on everything. It's step by step. It's really nice. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, hit the like and subscribe. I'll be doing some more videos here pretty soon, as I am actually going away from the KA transmission, and we'll be doing a Z32 transmission with the Hoke adapter plate, and I plan on documenting that as well as I go forward. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.